Hello, everybody. It's been a hot minute. Welcome back. How's it going, Firefoe? Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? I think that might be SpongeBob SquarePants. Just a solid possibility. Sorry for the delay. I had to deter the cat from being a royal thorn in my side, like usual. She's gotten worse lately, but that's besides the point. Anyway, we're gonna play some Phasmophobia. We're gonna have a little chat. This one probably won't be super long.
I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
But I figured it was necessary. And part of the reason why it won't be super long is just because, one, I've got other stuff that I've got going on today. Yeah, Bleasdale's fine. I've got other stuff going on today, and I just really don't know if I'm in the mindset to do a like 5 or 6 hour stream, which is what Leaderlock would end up being. Shut the fuck up, she is perfect. Look, you don't have to live with her. Jelly is cute, but she creates trouble. She's a pain. Alright, let me get some stuff in here real quick. What do we need? Sure. Yes. Why not? Okay, just a little bit of everything. Why not? Sanity pills. I don't even need that. Extra camera. Sure, lighter. Okay, good enough for me. Just get in here. How's it going, Small? I'm good. And you, by the way, it's almost my birthday. Yo, congrats! Getting close. That's always exciting. Birthdays are fun. Alright, so what's going on today? What do we have to talk about? So, first of all, to give a little bit of background for kind of a lot of the rest of the stuff and why I've been offline and why things might not be exactly consistent, which I'll get into later. For those who don't know, currently I am in the great state of South Carolina on my college campus, which sounds all fine and dandy, but for some personal reasons I kind of am stuck here alone with nobody to hang out with. So it's basically like I'm in a, granted, luxurious prison, which is really fun for a while. It's great having your own place and like not having to deal with other people. Like, I'm a fairly introverted person, I can appreciate that, but it starts to wear on you after a while. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on my mental health and stuff, but as you can imagine, it's not perfect by any means right now. But we're getting by, we're here. And basically that's the reason why I haven't been live for the past like 2 weeks or so, and why I probably won't be super consistent for a little while, at the very least until I move back, which I have a place secured, by the way. Exciting news. I completely forgot to even write this down on my little cheat sheet here. But I have a place secured to move back to, which is exciting. So I will be back in PA, where I can probably commit a little bit better and do more stuff. Like end of June. Well, I'm moved in by August 2nd at the latest. So there you go. Being alone is good sometimes, but having a person you can talk to IRL is just more fun. Exactly. How is Jelly and how am I? Jelly is great. I think Jelly is at the point where she has fully adjusted to being here. So, what are we hunting today? I have no idea what we're hunting today. I'm not even paying attention. Honestly, I wasn't even 100% sure I was going to play a game right now, but I figured it'd be nice to be doing something while I talk. So, Phasmophobia is what we play the most. It's what I'm just comfortable with and, like, can do very casually. So that's kind of the reason we're doing that. Don't expect it to be some high-tier gameplay, because honestly the focus is just to talk and be an information dump and stuff. And the 2nd of June is my birthday. Yo, that's exciting! That's really close! Well, I have like a sort of birthday surprise announcement then at the end. I've got an exciting announcement at the end of the stream that I'm actually really looking forward to announce. I think a lot of you will be excited. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Power. Power is in... Where is that? Man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Is that... That's the garage. I know where I'm going. And how's Jelly? Jelly's good, yeah. So she's fully adjusted to the place, as I said. Which means that she's going to be a royal thorn in my side. Every time I stream now, or at least so far, she's on a streak, she loves to jump up on top of my TV stand and get my attention and just be a little pain in the butt, so that I constantly have to get up and deal with it. But it's fun as well. Like, while she's way more of a pain in the ass than she was at first, she's also way more cuddly and stuff, so it kind of evens out. We just kind of have a comfortable relationship now, so that's cool. How am I, on the other hand? That remains to be seen, but I'm here. We're living. Yo, how's it going, Leo? So anyway, yeah, isolation, as you can imagine, is not great for the mental health, so that's kind of your general basis for why some things might be different, why some things might be changing, why I've been offline, etc., etc. Yeah, so going into that, I kind of touched on this already, but to just reiterate, I'll probably be streaming a little bit less often, just solely because I don't know if I have the mental fortitude to stream every day right now. That's not a guarantee. Maybe I'll stream more. Who knows? But I just kind of want to shoot that out here. The most important part out of that is probably don't expect us to be on the normal schedule that it has been with like the 9 a.m.s or 10 a.m.s on the weekdays, and then like a Friday. Among Us will still stay the same. That'll always happen. And then Scary Sunday might be a little bit different with how that works. So just a heads up on that. I'll still announce stuff on Twitter, so if you follow me on Twitter, you're kind of good to go. Are we getting a Discord server anytime soon? So I actually had Discord and YouTube kind of towards the end of my cheat sheet, but yes and no. I haven't worked on it at all, but I'm probably going to get around to Discord at the very least very soon. I've got a couple people that I can talk to now to kind of help guide me through it. And honestly, I'm kind of half at the point where I'm tempted to actually just open it up, even though there's like no bots yet, because frankly, I'm a small enough streamer where I'm really not worried about there being a lot of shenanigans going on, because it's not like I'm gonna have like hundreds of people in there right now anyway, so maybe I'll just open it up anyway. We'll see. YouTube, on the other hand, since I'm on the topic, I have decided will probably come once I move back. I think this is the room. This is like almost definitely the room. YouTube will probably come back when I move back, or start when I move back. And the reason for that being that editing sounds kind of fun to me right now, and I have some like VODs that I'm very excited to turn into videos. The only thing is, I don't really have a good way to do that. I like to be able to sit down and like actually focus on it, like treat it like it's work. And the only place I can do that, like my only other place to work, my dining table, is actually gone now. Like some stuff has already been moved out just to lessen the moving experience later. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Alright, so it's upstairs, it seems like. Yeah, freezing temperatures. Alright, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Yeah, so anyway, once I move back, I'll probably sit down and focus on that. I just want a proper workstation to actually do it, so I can really delve into it. But I have material for it, so expect some stuff soonish. Get rid of that. I don't need it anymore. And you know what? Get rid of this as well. Also don't need that. So yeah, that's generally what to expect for that. Hold on, let me get out of this house so I can actually look down. What do I have next? Yeah, so next thing I guess is I'll probably be streaming a little bit differently. The biggest thing that I really want to talk about within this little subsect that I have written down is the leader lock. So my last return stream, one of my big focuses that I was talking about, I almost reached 4 a.m. last night to watch the Among Us stream, but I nearly passed out 20 minutes before, so that didn't work out. No worries. Honestly, I've clipped by far the best. Honestly, that was a good stream. That was one of my favorite streams, so the VOD might be worth rewatching, but I clipped like the best moment from it anyway. Possible emote potential in that clip. You'll see why if you haven't seen it. Anyway, yeah, don't sacrifice your sleep schedule for my streams unless if you really want to, but just don't. Take care of yourself. But I appreciate it, Small. Do I not? Okay. EMF, and I need this. So yeah, big thing that I want to talk about is the leader lock. Last stream, I was talking a lot about wanting to focus on stuff that's more unique because I thought it would be good for growth. And it just generally excited me because I wanted content that I could be proud of. And that still is true, But I've learned from Leader Lock that it's not that simple either. I need cuteness, please get jelly. We'll get jelly in a little while once we kind of hit a good point to take a moment to breathe. Because I really want to touch on this. So with the Leader Lock I think got unique right pretty damn well. Like, surprisingly, for as simple of a concept as it is, I don't see things like the Leader Lock very often at all. Which is cool! It gets you clicks, which is a great thing. The problem is, there's one other factor I didn't consider at all. Oh crap, I should probably bring this back up. And that is how interesting the content actually is. Because here's the thing. Leader Lock is fairly unique, but it's actually probably less interesting to watch than just a normal Nuzlocke. Nothing... Alright, well, that's good. Freezing temperatures, EMF, that's 2 out of 3 right there. It's, like, nothing happens during the Leader Lock. Like, it's pretty cool during, like, gym battles and stuff where there's actually, like, high stakes. But outside of that, don't you even think about it. Don't do it. Who would believe it? She jumped on the TV stand. Jelly, can you not? Can you leave me be? No? Okay. You know what? She can have her fun. See, I get sidetracked every 5 seconds. See, the classic jam flam material you all know and love. Since I've already half lost my train of thought. Yeah, one of my windows have the curtains half up, and for some reason the fact that it was already bright outside scared me. Oh, geez, look, wait, it was like bright outside, like close to 4 a.m.? I'm confused. Because that would be pretty crazy. There we go. Yeah, so outside of like gyms and stuff, I think the Leader Lock was fairly uninteresting. Like, the start was pretty good because there were still fairly high stakes. It was really easy to lose. But once we had like 4 or 5 Pokemon, the threat of losing outside of like a gym battle or like a Gary battle was kind of non-existent. It's already kind of bright at 4 a.m. That's actually crazy. It does not get like that here, to my knowledge. So yeah. Unfortunately, like, I got the uniqueness part down. I just didn't really think about things being interesting. So because of that, I'm probably gonna not... Alright, she's literally scratching the TV. You know what? We get jelly time after all. You! What are you doing? What are you doing, you stinker? Look at this troublemaker. I'm trying to talk about important stuff, and I can't focus because she is literally on my TV. Stop! Why do you do this? Jeez. Jeez. Alright. Train of thought. Focus. Focus. I can do it. It's not that hard. I just have to think. Use the good old noggin. Anyway. Let's get stuff in the journal as well. So, yeah, like I had the uniqueness part down, and I still think that's important, but I just kind of missed the other half. So, and that's also part of my issue with Pokemon as well. Not that Pokemon can't be interesting. It absolutely can be. But with the current like knowledge and like technology and like money that I have to invest in streaming right now, there's not a whole lot of ways that I feel confident that I could keep a consistent Pokemon experience for like a whole stream. Like, if you guys enjoy it, then that's great, and I really appreciate that. But I just don't often walk out of a Pokemon stream feeling good. I feel like it was not the best stuff that I've made, and I hate that feeling. That's not to say that Pokemon will never ever come back, and I actually do plan to finish the Leader Lock. Are we getting eaten by the Devour Lady anytime soon? I really hope so. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The answer is probably. The answer is I really want to do a collab, and also, I might be talking in-game right now. I have no idea. I'll die if so. Oh, we're gonna play Ring Around the Rosie. Actually, they're adding a new, by the way, a new Phasmophobia update coming out soon where you can actually hide behind furniture, which I think is pretty cool. I'll talk about more game plans later, but yeah, do a randomized Nuzlocke with everything randomized. You see, we kind of mostly did that before. And like, it was kind of the same deal where I felt for the most part it just wasn't... I don't know if Pokemon is what I want to do consistently. Hide and seek with the demons, yeah, I can't stand it. We might go eat some drugs just so I can actually focus without having to stand here with my light flashing. Oh wait, I can go over here. Yeah, so I'll talk more about future game plans later. But Devour will happen at some point, yes, absolutely. I like that game too much to not play it. Give her cat catnip. That has happened before. Unfortunately, she's not a huge fan of cat. Well, certain cats are not as affected by catnip as others, and some just don't really get affected by it at all. She is definitely either not or barely affected by it. She's just a psychopath all on her own. She doesn't need catnip to go ape. Yeah, so Leader Lock, I will definitely finish it. I do want to finish it, even though I'm not, like, loving the series. Just because I'm tired of bailing on series. Like, I bailed on the Nuzlocke, and I don't want to do that again. Valerian? I haven't even heard of that. So, I'm going to finish it. I'm probably just going to bang it out when I have time at some point, just to be done with it. And I'll announce that at some point. That was supposed to be today, as you guys probably saw my tweet, like, a week ago or so. But we're going to push it back. So yeah, that's generally what I learned from Leader Lock, and because of that, you might think, oh, well, Jim's gonna now hunker down and really, really focus on, like, super unique and interesting content, and does that mean that just streams might happen less often so that he can come up with stuff? And the answer is no. In fact, I'm probably gonna just try to stress about it less and play games that I like and kind of let ideas come to me as it makes sense. And I think that's just kind of the best option for now. At least until stuff starts flowing into me. And especially while I'm here and just kind of not in the best mind state, I think it's better to just focus on games I'm enjoying anyway. Alright, let's spirit box this guy real quick. Are you here? Would you like to hurt me? Let me throw this down. Are you close? Where are you? I don't think it's spirit box. Where are you? Are you old? Are you young? Actually, am I even getting anything on the spirit box? Where are you? Oh. Alright. Is this the Krusty Krabs? Is this the Krusty Krabs? You know, just do what you want. I really don't care what you play. It's always fun. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do for a while. I just kind of want to vibe and just have some fun. And I think that's probably going to be the best way to get content that I feel good with and that actually is good. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm just not vibing with Leader Lock. Like, I gotta think a little bit more. I gotta use my noggin. So anyway, moving on. As you could probably expect, I think I've talked about it before. I think we will probably see more of horror streams for the most part. I just really like streaming horror, which is really funny because horror games are actually not my favorite kind of games to play. But for streams, they're just a lot of fun. They're really easy to talk over because, you know, you constantly just have your own genuine reactions to things going on. It's Fingerprints. It's so Fingerprints, isn't it? So yeah, I'll probably do a lot of that. I might cop Resident Evil at some point, and we might do that. Devour, definitely happening. Phasmophobia will probably happen less, but whenever there's a big update or whatever, expect that to be there. Also, I'm thinking about investing, probably not in the next like month or so, but kinda soonish. I want to invest in a new Oculus and get like the cable that allows me to actually connect it to my PC and do like some like VR Phas and stuff like that, just because I think that'd be a lot of fun. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on with that. In terms of some other games to maybe expect, I don't know if this one in particular will come anytime soon, only because that was an orb. That was an orb. We got orbs. We got ghost orbs. It's a phantom. Your horror streams are the highlight of my day. Thank you. I think horror streams are just a lot of fun. They're always a good time. Anyway, other games. I've been playing a metric fuck ton of The Binding of Isaac while I haven't been streaming. I've kind of been focusing on doing like all the hard mode completions on all the characters, if you guys are familiar with that game at all. So once I get a capture card, It's possible I might delve into it. I don't know how fun of a game it would be to stream or not. But the newest DLC and the final one, called Repentance, comes out on Switch in like the end of September, I think. So I think it's pretty much guaranteed I'm gonna get a capture card by then and do a stream when that comes out and do like my reaction to all the new stuff. So I'm trying to go in as blind as possible. So that's a big thing that I'm really enjoying. And there'll probably be some other stuff. I'm not really sure what. It'll be very horror focused, probably some more shenanigans. I really want to focus on more collabs. Collabs, collabs, collabs. Collabs are so much fun! They're so easy, and they're just a good time. There's nothing bad about collabs. Like, it is the best way to grow. It is the best way to have a good time. It's the best way to make good content. Like, collabs are just perfection. Expect more of them. It's going to be tricky because a lot of the streamers that I collab with are kind of working during the day, so that kind of limits me to weekends to do any during the day stuff for anybody in Europe. Like, I feel bad because most of my viewer base is literally asleep when I stream Among Us, which unfortunately I can't do anything about. Like, I'm not the host, and it's just the time that works best for everybody. Like, I can't control that, and it's a great group. Like, there's absolutely no chance I would ever bail on them just because it's so much fun. That being said, for that reason, all the more I really, really, really want to get into making YouTube. As soon as possible, like as soon as I'm home, I'm probably gonna look for a good, either free or even like paid editing software and just go ham. I've got so much stuff saved on my YouTube VOD channel at this point that I've literally just exported all my VODs to YouTube, in case if you didn't know. And that's where I'm just kind of keeping everything until the day comes where I actually can make videos, so I have all the files. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited in particular to make a video out of last night's stream. I just really enjoyed it. A lot of fun stuff happened. It was a good time. Yeah, okay, that's everything out of that. So that's mostly it. I think that's all of the important stuff that I wanted to say. That's at least all the stuff that I'd written down besides the announcement. So, let's talk about that a little bit. Actually, screw Phasmophobia. Oh, cool. Can I just quit? Screw Phasmophobia. Let's alt F4 this real quick, because I'm probably going to have some video references and stuff for what I'm about to talk about. And wow, Phasmophobia crashed. Awesome. Okay, that works for me. Let's hide game. I'm just going to make myself big for a second. Actually, I'm going to make myself big for a second, yeah. I don't know how much I can share about this and how much I can't at the moment. So, in order to make sure that I'm not going to be the Tom Holland of this, I'm going to make sure I'm only sharing what has been announced. So, I can announce what it is, and that is I will be part of a Minecraft SMP that starts on June 1st, I believe. I don't know if I'll stream first day, only because I've got a lot of stuff going on that day. I've got a final for my summer classes and a lot of homework I gotta catch up on. So I really want to stream that day, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna be part of this SMP, and it's super, super exciting. I think what I can say is there are going to be multiple seasons that last about a month or two each, and each season will focus on a different mod pack. So we'll be starting out with RL Craft. Now, I don't know if this is an RL Craft thing or if this is a separate thing that we're doing just to make everything like condensed and a little bit easier. But all of this will take place in like a 10,000 by 10,000 block world, and spawns will be randomized. So we'll have to find each other. Hopefully we will have a in-game voice chat mod, yeah, to kind of add a little bit to that. Honestly, in-game voice is always a ton of fun. Yeah, we're starting off with the RL Craft. Like, I already suck at normal Minecraft, so you know it's going to be nutty. But I think it's also going to be a ton of fun. I'm not usually super into SMPs. Like, I'm not big into the roleplay kind of thing just because it's not for me. But this seems to be less of a roleplay thing and more of like just a general survival Minecraft good experience with a heavy focus on mods. And I am here for that. You ready to get headshotted by a fucking skeleton? I hope not. I hope you stream on my birthday. Isn't your birthday on like a Wednesday? I probably will be live. Very likely I will be. So yeah, that will be happening. I could tell you a couple other people from the Among Us videos will be there. Misfit will be there, Rapture will be there, and Nikki Fatface will be there. Oh, and Chaos Creepy? I don't know how it's pronounced. He's been in like one or two of those as well, and he's actually the host of the SMP. So it's called Curio SMP. And I don't know what from it I can share, so I'm not going to actually list off everything that I have in here. But there is a trailer that Chaos made, and I figured I will screen share that and we'll watch that together, just so you can get a little sense of what we're doing. And just get excited, because I'm really excited for this. Like, I by no means am a Minecraft streamer at all. I have no plans to really focus on Minecraft, but I could dig into this a little bit. I might be predominantly Minecraft just for this SMP for a while. We'll see. So that's kind of like, I feel a little bit weird because as I was writing this stuff down, here, let's load this up because I want to make sure that there's no like extra stuff in here. As I was writing this stuff down, like I first wrote like, I'll probably focus on horror games. It'll probably be a lot of horror games. Then I realized, why? Stay paused. Thank you. I thought I would be focusing on horror games for a while, and then it occurred to me, wait a minute. I have a 2-month-long SMP that I'm probably going to be very active in. So this will probably be a lot of streams. And then we'll probably have like still Scary Sunday or whatever at the end. I don't know. It depends, or maybe we'll just throw a scary stream in somewhere else, because as I said, I may not just feel up to streaming on it certain days. Like, very possible there will be a lot of days where I just physically, mentally cannot work myself up to it right now. But I'm very excited about this. So I'll play this real quick. I don't think it's like anything super specific, but it got me excited. So I'll just be quiet and let the 44-second video play.
Designed to knock you down. No one survives for long. Can these ordinary Twitch streamers beat the odds?
Probably not.
And thrive in the harshest environments?
Probably not.
Find out on Curio SMP. Coming soon.
So, obviously kind of like a quickly put, well, I don't want to say quickly put together, but just kind of a fun little dorky trailer to just announce it. I'm really excited for this. I will bring up the streamer list real quick, which is right here. So there you go. These are everybody involved. I don't know if you guys would even know who most of these people are besides who I've streamed with before. I'm going to guess that all of us are pretty small streamers, but feel free to go check them out. Personally, I'll be jumping in and checking out and following a bunch of them as well, or all of them, once I get a chance to just kind of sit down and go through it. But yeah, exciting stuff. Season 1, as you can see, is June 1st to August 3rd. So lasts for about 2 months. And yeah, I'm just really excited about this. I'm probably going to suck, and I was reading through a lot of like the tips and mechanics and stuff like that, and it sounds really complex. So I'll probably be really bad. But it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a great time. I know there are plans for a lot more. Like, there was a massive list of plans for future seasons and a whole slew of different mods. I'm not going to show that because I don't know if I can or should. Posture check. Thank you, Firefo. I don't know if I can or should. And I just don't want to spoil anything. Once again, I'm already like kind of the Tom Holland of my own stuff, in the sense that I love to just talk about stuff and reveal stuff that's in my head that I'm planning that I probably should save to be a surprise. And I don't. oftentimes. Did I hear Jelly? Yeah, you did. Yeah, she just walked by and gave me a meow before walking into the bedroom. So yeah, this is coming out June 1st. This week. I'll probably be playing a lot of it. And in terms of that, I think that's about it. Probably, I might do some more Among Us stuff. I'm very excited about Among Us. Devour will definitely happen. I just need to actually throw together a group for that. It almost happened, and then kind of I needed to take a break, so it got pushed off. Actually, I almost did a collab with Bright Glow. We were this close, and then the whole mental thing hit me, and that's when I had to take a break, so I feel a little bit bad about that. But hopefully we'll go back to that at some point. That's about it. I'm sure other games will come as they come to me. Maybe I'll think up some good ideas. I've got some fun ideas for ways to spice up Among Us in new ways, generally involving drinking and getting drunk. And that's about it for now. I don't think there's like any other big plans. I'm gonna try not to talk about my like thoughts on like deep in the future things that I really want to do, just for lack of just to not spoil things, even though it probably won't happen anytime soon anyway. I think that's about it. We could go back and do a little bit more Phas. I'm not, like, I kind of just had Phasmophobia running to just play while I talked. And I guess this is about the amount of time I thought this would go for, like 30 minutes to an hour, so it makes sense. I might hang for a little bit longer. We might just do some fun shenanigans online, stretch the stream out to an hour, just have some fun, because I kind of don't want to come back, info dump, and then immediately leave. By the way, other thing that I didn't announce with this stream that I like had in my head and just was too dumb to remember. Also, kind of a Q&A thing. If you've got any questions or whatever, feel free to ask. Not that that really isn't ever true, but if you've got anything you're curious about, feel free to ask. As I said earlier, Discord coming kind of soon. I might just open it up at this point because I don't know what I'm going to get to actually dealing with it right now. What's your favorite berry? That's such a hard question because there's some really weird exceptions. Like, aren't bananas technically a berry? Hold on. Let's see. What are berries? Like, obviously there's, like, barrows. Obviously there's your classics, like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. But let's see. Let's bring up the whole list. Really find out once and for all. When is your birthday and can you pet Jelly? I will pull Jelly in here in a minute. And my birthday is January 10th. So it's actually crazy. It feels like it was just my birthday recently, but it's been almost half a year. As funny as it is, like, this year has been kind of shit for me in terms of just, like, mental health and nothing really going on outside of streaming. But it's kind of flown by. And I'm going to guess that that's largely due to this, and having Jelly just kind of helps. I don't know. But let's see. Favorite kind of berries? I would say if bananas aren't berries, which I thought they were. I thought they were like a weird exception to the rule. Probably strawberries. Wait, grapes are berries? Oh, fuck yeah. Grapes easy. Yeah, I thought it. There it is. Berries. But grapes. Grapes would be the correct answer there. And bananas. I really like bananas. So there you go. Which are like two very different things now that I think about it. That's kind of all that we have going on. I'm trying to think if there's like anything else fun that we can do that we haven't like touched on. Like, unfortunately, all the silly little online games, I think we've kind of gone through all the good ones. It's been a while ever since I started watching your streams. I know, it's crazy. It's flown by. I started February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. That was such a fun first stream, too. I'd love to get, like, Bright and even Colin back into a collab. But I will say, getting them into stuff is so freaking hard. I'm astounded that that first stream happened the way that it did and that I managed to get everybody in there. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just reminisce a little bit. So, for those of you who weren't at my first stream, it was a Monster Hunter stream, which I've never streamed again. I never really planned to stream Monster Hunter. The only reason why I did is I was sitting in a voice call, hanging out with a couple buddies of mine, playing God knows what. I don't even remember. When good old Brightglow just randomly hops in and basically says to me, "Yo, Jam! I want to play some Monster Hunter." Now, we played the shit out of Monster Hunter. What was it? What was the Switch one that isn't Rise? Because Rise just came out. Gen Ultimate. We've been playing a ton of that together before we finished it. And we both got World like around Christmas time, and it just didn't really work out that we could play it very often because I went home for a while in the fall semester for kind of the same isolation reason, although it was nowhere near as bad at the time. But anyway, I went home early and never bothered to unbox my PC, so Monster Hunter World was just sitting there, and it kind of became this joke where we both just kind of wanted to play it and it never happened. And then we finally made it happen! This was like our third or fourth time actually playing it, and my stream stuff just came in that day, so I was like, fuck it, you want to stream this? And so we did. And that was our first stream. All kinds of funny memes that never really came from that. Like, actually, that was the start of all the fish stuff with you, Small. Just asking me my favorite kind of fish and stuff. And there was like the whole Walmart joke of me and Bright being Walmart employees. Good times. But yeah, I want to pull him back into something at some point. It's just a matter of making that happen. And it's a little bit harder than you'd think. It's a little bit tough to get them going. Those damn last SMP members are constantly busy doing whatever stuff. Also, I forget when I did this and if I've announced this or not, but there's a new emote, by the way, that I made myself this time. Shout out, by the way, to Small. I think it was you who helped me out with just like cropping the fish pog and Concerned Koi, so thank you for helping me out with that. Like, you were a big help because I'm fucking dumb with technology. Like, I enjoy it once I figure it out, but I'm terrible just initially figuring it out. So I actually downloaded like a just general free cropping tool and cropped out my dog's face. So now we have this guy, Happy Boy. Throw that guy in the chat. So that, I kind of hate how Twitch works a little bit because to get Happy Boy, you either have to use the like channel points thing to unlock it temporarily, or you have to get a tier 2 sub, and I hate that. Like, it sucks for you guys because you have to pay more for an emote, and it sucks for me because you have to pay more for an emote. Like, less people are going to use it that way. It just stinks. I wish that there was like a better way to make it work, but that's Twitch, that's money. And I'd like, logically it's better for me because it's an incentive to pay me more. But I don't know. I just want to see my emotes out there. It makes me happy. It makes me smile. Man, I think the stream actually got me into fish ever more than I was before that. Looking at fish just made me more interested. Really? That's funny. That's actually really funny that was kind of the root of all of that. And that was the beginning of the idea. Well, not really the idea at the time, but what led to the fish tier list. You know the one like dominoes falling over meme? Where it's like the one big domino, and that would be Jam's first stream with Brightglow. And the tiny domino is fish tier list stream. I can't even use my points to get Happy Doggo? Really? That's weird. Isn't there... Choose an emote to unlock. Does that not give you the options? That's silly if that's the case. That's dumb if that's so. I see everything, but that being said, I also have them all unlocked. So... I don't know. It says I have it? Wait, what? Really? Do you just have it? Actually? Oh, let's go then. Okay, that's what I thought you needed a tier 2. Unless if for whatever reason, like Firefoe, I think you were gifted a sub, but I could be wrong. But I think they were tier 1s, but maybe I'm wrong. But I only have the fish? Huh. I have no idea. That's really weird. That's really strange. I have no idea why that is, and I don't know if I could even fix that. but it's out there. Tier 2 sub. Maybe don't do that right now. Don't sub to me right now. Seriously. I have no idea how consistent my content's going to be in the near future. It will be eventually. Once I move back and I feel a little bit better and I can commit to everything, YouTube, all that good stuff, feel free to drop a sub then. I appreciate it. But right now, you probably shouldn't. Don't sub to me right now. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. You're wasting your money. Maybe I'll stream a lot. Maybe it's worth it. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on up in this noggin right now. Maybe don't do it. Maybe wait. I promise you're not missing out that much. Like, don't get me wrong. Happy Boy is a fucking sick emote, but we can hold off. We can wait a little bit. It's alright. I don't think that one could be stretched and stuff as much either. Like fish pug, flattened fish pug. Beautiful. Perfection. But I don't know if we'll get that with Happy Boy as much. Maybe I'm wrong. So anyway, that's kind of about it with what's going on. Actually, I'm gonna kidnap Jelly real quick just because we should. Hi. How are you? Here she be. Yo, poggers. Yeah, here she is. Also, fun fact, so what I was talking about earlier with the clip, by the way, the Among Us clip that I posted on Twitter was my first ever pog on stream, which is really funny because it was like one of my streams that was just turbo dead because I was streaming late at night and like all my friends were busy, so literally nobody was there except for like one viewer. God bless their soul. One person stuck out the entire time, and I will always remember that. But yeah, it was a really good time. What a fun VOD. I can't wait to turn it into a YouTube video. I wish I could do it now. I just literally don't think I could really do that and enjoy editing right now. Like, I don't know what it is in my brain. I just want to sit down and I want to clack away, like chilling in a nice office chair, have a cup of coffee on my desk, have 2 monitors up like a gamer. Just go at it. So that's probably why we'll be waiting a little bit. But anyway, there was one other thing I wanted to mention, and now it's completely slipped my mind. But when you stream Among Us, I need to go to bed. I know! That's why I really want to turn those into YouTube videos, besides the fact that they're also just really good YouTube content. But yeah, I hate having to stream so late. It stinks. Oh, I should probably change this to just chatting. I see 2 new viewers, and I'm like, wait a minute. That's weird. Who's jumping into my return stream discussing future plans stream? Yeah, let's do that so that nobody just jumps in for more Phasmophobia real quick, even though this stream's probably about to end soonish. I don't know, I kind of just want to vibe. Oh yeah, now I remember what I wanted to mention as well. So, other thing that I kind of want to do for stream is just get some sort of music playing. Like, get a music bot or whatever. I know that Streamlabs or Stream Elements or whatever it is that I have, I think it's Stream Elements, has one. I just gotta learn how to do it. Apparently there is a way to get a music bot that plays music that everybody can hear, but it doesn't stay on the VOD. Which, that's what Bright has. And that sounds sick! We can play literally whatever the hell we want without the issue of copyright strikes. I want that! That sounds awesome! Also just like some good chill music would be nice as well. I'm personally always down for the lo-fi. I like relaxing. I need relaxing right now. It's just great. This is great. Literally my biggest thing right now, that doesn't work anymore? That's sad. That's alright, we'll find other stuff though. Like, most streamers have music going on in their streams, so I'm sure there's something else we can do, even if it's not even if it's copyright-free music. So yeah. Hopefully more of that. I'm just vibing with lo-fi. I might play a lot of lo-fi. The problem is I'm still not sure if like a lot of the lo-fi that I listen to is copyright or not. Twitch can stop your stream because of it? That's dumb. That's dumb. It's not saved in the VODs. Like, I understand why because technically you're still profiting off of these artists without having to pay them. Like, logically it makes sense. But man, we're just trying to have a good time, listen to some beats, have something going in the background. That being said, with some of my streams it doesn't matter anyway. Like, Phasmophobia doesn't make a lot of sense to have music going on in a lot of those horror games, which is what I play anyway. Like with Pokemon and that kind of stuff, which, as I said, I probably won't be playing much more of anyway. But when I was doing that, you kind of got the Pokemon music to vibe to. It's not great. Can be. Just not always. But yeah. Not ideal. So yeah, actually, now I want to talk more about Pokemon again, because I feel... I know logically I probably touched on anything, but I feel like mentally I haven't. I know I said this already. I don't know if I'm going to go back to Pokemon or not. I'm definitely going to finish the leader luck. I want to do more. I just need to find a fun way to do it. Because anybody can just do a Nuzlocke. I mean, I did, obviously, and so do many others. I just don't want to do another Nuzlocke again, you know? Like, I want to find another way to have fun with Pokemon that is unique and also interesting, and that's just tough to figure out. It's difficult. Is there a way? Absolutely. I just haven't thought it up yet. But I probably will. Maybe one of these days. I need to, like... just go into a shower for an entire day and let the thoughts stream through, because that's how it works, right? You just put on that thinking cap, let the water rain down. I'll get like a notebook, write everything down that comes to me. I've got like my little like monocle on. This sounds like a good Pokemon idea. Yes indeed. Whoa, what a great Among Us idea, Jam. Perfection. There you go. Problem solved. There's this fish that rams into you like an Arapaima. Arapaima, is that how you pronounce it? I'm never sure. But harder, but I can't remember the name of it. No worries. Actually, you just reminded me of something great. Last topic I want to touch on small. I want to do more tier lists. I know I say this like... I feel like I say this all the time. But I want to do more. It's just tough to figure out what's actually entertaining, because tier lists can be very hit or very miss. And Fish tier list was probably somewhere in the middle. I think Fish tier list was a lot of fun sometimes and had a lot of slow moments sometimes. And I want to avoid those slow moments to the best of my ability. And a lot of that can be rectified a little bit just with one collabs, which is actually what I did. I was with Tyler for that, which was great. That helped out a lot. A lot. I don't know if you guys remember, there was like a brief period where Tyler went to the bathroom and I was alone doing like a couple fish. And boy, did it feel like the vibe died a lot. Which is like my fault, because I shouldn't need to collab to have entertaining content, and I'd like to think that that isn't necessarily the case for the most part, but other times it can just make it so much easier. Also, other big issue is like, you ever just have your headset turn off? There we go. Other big thing is just some fish kind of, there's almost too much. I should have combed it down a little bit. And, like, in some ways I'm glad I didn't, because it was a learning experience, but in other ways, whatever. It was fun. I like to call the fish a square Arapaima, but I only know the name in Lithuanian. Yo, hit me with it anyway. I'm sure I could still Google a Lithuanian name and it would come up. So anyway, that I think is actually about it. In terms of the tier list to expect, when that does happen, it will probably be more in-person kind of stuff. Like, a lot of trying things that I can, like, physically interact with and give my genuine opinion on based off of that. Unlike, say, the fish stream, or... I don't know how many people were here for this. I want to say that this... almost the entire stream was empty by this point. Firefly, I want to say you were here. But I did a very brief, like, Pokemon Gen 8 tier list. Just... It was actually, I think, on the test stream after we discovered that the leader lock was all whitewashed and we tried to fix it. So at the very end, I did a quick tier list. Like, that was the same kind of deal. It was nowhere near as bad because I just rushed through it. Giant Trevally. That sounds familiar, actually. Giant Trevally. So yeah, I think I want to focus on trying things. What I'm really excited for, I don't know how soon I'll do this or not, but there's a really good hot sauce place here. It's just like a local place, but it's really, really good. And I'm tempted to just like buy all of the flavors that they have and try them on stream. That being said, they're also not super spicy, so maybe I won't, just because I think the funniest thing to see is watch people fucking cry their eyes out because they're eating shit that they're not supposed to be. So maybe I would love to do hot ones, but I don't know if you guys have ever Googled hot ones. Their hot sauce is so expensive. I have no idea why. Like, I would love to do a hot one stream, but unfortunately, I'm not like a Twitch partner. I'm not making the big bucks. And outside of Twitch, I actually am like not making anything right now. I'm a student. I can't afford that. I hate spicy food. I love spicy food, but I don't have like... I have decent spice tolerance, but not to the point where like I wouldn't feel anything if I were to have anything considered hot. Like, I'll still show probably a little bit for like a jalapeno or a habanero, and if you go up to like a ghost pepper, probably ghost peppers sometimes aren't that spicy depending on the sauce, because some people are just wusses, or like some companies just don't get it right. But like Carolina Reapers and like that kind of stuff, ooh, those are deadly. Those are scary. Giant Trevally. It is just a square Arapaima. You're right. Look at him. He's just a big butt. Big boy. Big old boy. There he is. I love having to deal with Twitch delay, so I show the fish for like 15 years before it actually shows up on my end. The spiciness makes me frustrated. That makes sense. Alcohol tier list? I feel like that would be less useful. I feel like alcohol tier list is only fun if you're over 21, and if you're under 21, it's like, why do I care? Actually, I guess it'd be fun because you watch me get drunk as shit. I get absolutely wasted on stream. And actually, I have an Among Us idea based on that. Cat breed tier list? Ooh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Obviously, tuxedos are top of the list, which has absolutely nothing to do with bias at all. That's actually a good idea, though. I might do that. That's just an easy tier list to do whenever we feel like, and doesn't require me to buy anything. That's a good idea. I like that. You'll get to find out what I really like. You guys get to judge me for my taste. Speaking of which, I am genuinely curious. So in the Among Us stream last night, we were hanging out, and just towards the end of the game, like one of our last rounds, we kind of did a untraditional thing, and unfortunately it didn't last for the whole round, so I don't think this specific thing was necessarily worth checking out. But we basically immediately pushed the button, and one of the people there, I think it was Chaos, was like, I really like ice cream. What's everybody's favorite ice cream? We'll vote out the person with the worst answer. And I said mint chocolate chip. Apparently, a lot of these people didn't like mint chocolate chip. And I'm still pissed about it because I think it's amazing. I love peppermint. It's great. Now, here's what I need to know. Do you like mint chocolate chip? Am I really in the minority here? Or was I just hanging out with the wrong people? Do I just need to like throw away half of my friends? I never tried mint chocolate chip. Really? Apparently it's like a very controversial thing, which I did not know until way later in my life. Maybe it's a US thing. That's crazy. Like, I feel like everybody in the US has tried it. Weird. But yeah, if you like peppermint, you'll probably like it. You've never seen it in your life. Really? Maybe it is a US thing. That's crazy. Huh. The more you know. I grew up on it. It is literally, like, a lot of people will, like, relate it to toothpaste for whatever reason, which, like, I get why. Like, toothpaste is minty. Mint chocolate chip is obviously minty. But, like, it's peppermint. If you like peppermint, you'll probably like it. It is literally... It's like drinking a peppermint mocha, which I love. It is one of my favorite beverages. During the wintertime, being able to sit down and, like, get some work done or, like, read a good book with a peppermint mocha in hand, get wrapped in a nice blanket, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I don't get why people don't like it. A lot of my American friends like it. That's good. That's good to hear, because I think it's fire. I grew up on that shit. And I'm so disgusted. Like, half the lobby, at least. Like, solid 60% anti-mint chocolate chip. Anyway, there's my mint chocolate chip rant for you. So, there you go. Anyway, I know it's a short stream. We're just about hitting an hour. I'll probably be back soon. I don't know if I'm going to do Scary Sunday tomorrow. Unless if I can magically get together a group to do something. Which, if that's the case, I might. Otherwise, I might not be back until a little bit later coming up in this week with Curio opening. So that will be either the 1st, if I can manage to get a stream in based on like my midterms and stuff, or definitely by the 2nd. I don't think I have stuff going on that day, so I can definitely delve into Curio SMP a lot more. So yeah, look forward to that, because I am looking forward to that. Like, I know a lot of you like Minecraft, and just like a lot of the community that I'm involved with really, really likes Minecraft. And don't get me wrong, I love Minecraft. As a kid, easily my favorite game ever. The only reason it's not now is because I overplayed the shit out of it. Like, I'm talking thousands of hours, probably. I never really was able to keep track, but it was a lot. Anyway, I'm super excited. I hope you are. It's going to be a good time. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's funny, because I feel like I've only left twice. But every time that I leave, I come back and I'm like, ooh, time to talk about the future. What have I learned? What's been going on? So I guess this is the norm. But I try not to leave often. Like, this is a me take, and I'm not going to name any names of people that I necessarily think of with this, but when I see streamers that cannot commit, that cannot like stream consistently, it annoys the crap out of me. Like, I see streamers that are really successful and that have a big fan base, and then just never stream for them. Like, it's one thing if you're just done and you're moving on because it's not for you. Like, I get that. But it's not even that. It's just some of these creators literally stream for, like, a couple days and then take another, like, 1 or 2 week break, at least. And, like, I get needing it now and then, like, mental health issues come up all the time, and that's important. Like, for that, absolutely, 100%. But sometimes, like, in some situations, it's also just gotta be pure laziness, and it annoys the crap out of me. I hate seeing it, and I never ever want to do that. Cancel me. Cancel me if I grow big and don't stream consistently or don't make content consistently. Please, shut me out of the internet if I do that, because it annoys me so much, and I hope I never do that. Anyway, we're back. Hopefully no more breaks for a while. Actually, there probably will be another break kind of soon-ish, only because just for the sake of moving everything. Outside of that, whenever that happens, we're back full-time. It'll be inconsistent up until I'm moved back. August 2nd, we are back full-time, 100%. We are here, and we're here to stay, and there won't be any more breaks, for the most part. Besides, like, you know, minor things like holidays, vacations, that kind of thing, but that's normal. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. The fabric glue smells like Uhu glue. I don't even know what you're talking about, Small. The all-purpose one. Yeah, I'm not sure. I wonder, maybe that's not a US thing. I've never heard of Uhu glue, but I've also never been a crafty person, so that could also be why. I think I've been to a craft store like 2 or 3 times in my entire life, and that's it. Anyway, sorry for the rant. Maybe not. I don't know. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope to be doing more stuff. I hope to stay kind of consistent at least. I'll do my best to really stay here and do the best that I can outside of, like, literally when I physically cannot because I'm moving. And I'll tweet about it. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know when that'll be. I just physically don't know right now. But expect sometime within a month from now to 2 months from now, probably. So yeah, that's about it. I will be back at the latest Wednesday, maybe sooner. We'll see what I can plan. I want to do something at least kind of new when we come back, whether that be Devour, because I'm super excited for it, Curio if I start later, Or maybe even something else. We'll see. Anyway, I've been rambling a lot. I'm going to stop doing that now. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you next time. See ya. Peace.